Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at a budget tablet which will not break the bank. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at a really cost-effective budget tablet from the people over at Neocore. Now this is the Neocore N1G. Now the G on the end is the new model, which stands for Go. This is an Android tablet based on Android Oreo and the Go edition, which is specifically optimized for lower end or low powered systems, but still gives you all the great features of Android. So let's take it out of the box and see what we actually get. So we get a tablet, a 5-watt, 2000 mAh charging jack, a Neocore branded cable in orange, which is nice to see. You get your quick start guide and your Neocore warranty. Now the Neocore warranty is excellent. Now you get a 2-year warranty, lifetime technical support, and also you get 100 days to try this device and see if you actually like it. If not, you can return it for a full refund. You can find out more details about their warranty at the website, which I'll put in the links below. Right, so that's the unboxing out of the way. There wasn't a great deal. So this is the tablet itself. Now this is a 10-inch tablet. So this has got an HD screen, which is 1280 by 800. It's an IPS capacitive touchscreen with 10-point multi-touch. Now, as you can see at the moment, this isn't on, but it does come with a pre-applied factory screen protector, which is great news for those of us that don't like messing around with these things or have tried it before and you end up getting bubbles and all that kind of stuff. So let's do the peel and get rid of the protective. So there we go, a pretty nice looking tablet. Let's go through some of the I/O. Now on this side you've got a SD card. So although this device comes with 16 gigs of onboard RAM, of which around about 5 gigabytes is used up by the Android operating system, leaving you with 11 gigabytes of storage space, you've also got the option to put in up to a 256 gigabyte SD card in there for additional storage, should you feel the need. On the other side you've got a power button and a volume up and down rocker. And on the top edge, you've got a microphone, a HDMI output, the micro USB power input, and a 3.5-inch jack plug for your headphones, which is really nice to see. So let's fire this thing up and see how fast, or indeed slow, it actually is. So there we go, there's the unit booted up into the Android Go desktop. So let's have a quick run through of the specifications of this in full. So as I said, it's a 10.1 HD screen, so that's 1280 by 800 IPS capacitive. The CPU is a quad-core 1.3 GHz Cortex A35 CPU. The GPU is the Mali PowerVR GE8300. Memory is just 1 GB of DDR3L, and the operating system is, as I said, Android 8 Go edition. Now it's got Bluetooth, so 16 gigs of built-in RAM. You can expand that with the SD slot. Wi-Fi is 802.11. Now that supports B, G and N. No A and C unfortunately on this. That is part of the cost cutting. We're limited to 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, so no 5 gigahertz. Now the cameras on this device, now you've got two cameras. You've got a front facing and a rear facing. The front facing camera, VGA camera, so not the greatest. And the rear camera is a 2 megapixel 720p. This will take pictures and also record video. One of the surprising things about this unit is actually the battery. Now the battery is a 6000 mAh battery, so that should provide you with up to about 10 hours of use in normal use, or around about a week's worth of standby time. Again, with a 10-inch screen, 6000 mAh battery, this should last you pretty much a full working day pretty easily. And talking of a working day, the USB micro connector also supports on the go, so you can plug in extra USB devices. So say for instance you've got your Word documents or something on a USB stick, you can transfer them and carry on working on your device, maybe on your commute, in the garden, whatever you're doing. So we've talked about the specs of this device. It's not the highest powered device, but that is the beauty of Android Go, specifically designed to take advantage of lower powered systems with anything from 512 megabytes of RAM upwards. So with this, with the 1 gigabytes of RAM, is going to be absolutely fine for pretty much every task. Now I have already tried some games on this, 8-ball pool, some of the asphalt games, and they all run really nicely. I personally believe this is the kind of the work, rest and play kind of tablet. So this is designed so you can catch up with your emails, watch a few YouTube videos, maybe do some Word documents, Excel, whatever it may be, and just use it for an actual productivity machine. But at the really, really great price of only $79.99 at the moment in the UK, this is not going to break the bank. Essentially, you're getting a 10-inch Android tablet for the cost of a family meal. And with technology and devices, the one thing that I'm always really, really concerned about is our investment in these devices. Now, I've also got things like I've got the Surface Pro 3 here, which was an extremely expensive device when I bought it. And as such, whenever I tried to use it, I was always terrified if I took it outside and I was doing anything and I put it maybe on a surface and then somebody come along and put a drink down next to it, straight away I'd be kind of like moving my device away from it. But with a device like this, only $79.99, it's not an expensive device. It can afford to be given a little bit of a hard life, maybe the accidental splash of water or a drink every now and then, take it on the beach, a little bit of sand. It's not going to be the end of the world, which is where devices like this really come into their own. You don't have to go around with that worry factor all the time. Now, if you are a little bit worried, you can actually purchase an additional cover for this device with a keyboard built in for about £11, £11 or £12. Again, I'll put links in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. So you can carry this around and actually have access to a keyboard. Although if you want to, you can use the on-screen keyboard, that's totally fine. But if you want to use it as a productivity device, like I said, on the train, on your commute, whatever it may be, it's really easy, accessible, and best of all, it's inexpensive. You can get the job done without having to spend an absolute fortune. So let's go back to Android Go. Now you're probably thinking Android Go, that's a cut down version, right? Well, yes it is, but you've still got access to pretty much everything in the App Store, so you can download all your normal apps, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. There isn't any real restriction on the actual apps, just some of the apps that are slightly larger will give you a warning saying this isn't compatible. But again, I'll come back to the price point. $79.99, this is a really effective device. Now let's take a look at some YouTube and see what it actually plays like. Now the YouTube app looks and feels pretty much like it would on any other device, and it goes through quite nicely, scrolling, etc. There doesn't seem to be any obvious signs of lag or anything like that, so very happy in that respect. So let's actually find a video and see what this sounds like. We've got two built-in speakers at the bottom of here, which possibly for some may not be in the best position. So if you're using it in the kind of the landscape mode, then you've got the speakers on one side, which probably isn't ideal for stereo sound. But again, it's $79.99. It's not an expensive tablet. There are going to be some things which aren't going to be perfect.
Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at some new...
So there is my previous video, which looks absolutely fine. Sound quality is very clear. It's slightly tinny if anything, but again, this is not an expensive device. As you can probably see in full screen, it looks absolutely fine. The 1280 by 800 resolution actually works really well at this size screen and is, in my opinion, is actually perfect for watching YouTube videos. And in fact, actually, you probably aren't picking this up very much on the camera, but the display is actually very, very sharp, very, very clear. It looks great.
Okay, so taking a look at the exterior first of all of the battery compartment, or the charging base or charging shell.
I'm actually very surprised how sharp it is, considering it is a low resolution screen. That actually looks really, really good.
Slightly larger, although most people would never notice the difference.
Okay, so that's enough of that. So you get the general idea. Now let's fire up a game. So there we go, there's the game up and running. Now this is actually going to be very difficult for me to show you because I'm going to be playing it in reverse mode. I can see what's going on my screen here, so. No, this is probably not going to work, so I'll try and do some B-roll so you can see what the games are actually like. But you get the idea. This is a relatively high-powered game for an Android device, and it's running absolutely fine. No problems whatsoever. Talking about other apps, the device itself doesn't come preloaded with loads of bloatware. It's a very, very cut-down version. I've gone ahead and I've installed 8 Ball Pool, Asphalt 8, and Marvel Champions. And there's a few other apps on there. There's a Neocore app for support, etc. You've got all your usual things. Chrome browser, Google Go, Maps to Go, files, pictures, all that kind of stuff. So it is pretty much a raw Android experience, which for some is going to be fantastic because like with Samsungs and Huawei phones and devices, you get all their kind of bloat chucked in there, which half of it you don't want, and a lot of it you can't actually uninstall. So it just takes up precious space and resources on your device. Whereas this is a cut down version of Android. Looks like it's Android Go. Absolutely perfect for this kind of level of spec machine. So anyway, there we go. There's a quick unboxing and brief look at the Neocore N1G. You can get yours from the description below, $79.99. There is also special offers available, so if you share the product on your social media, they will offer you a discount, which is available at the moment. That does come and go, so you'll have to check the site to see if that offer is still valid. But in the meantime, I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To. This has been the pretty cool and pretty inexpensive Neocore N1G, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.